General Hospital spoilers tease that Curtis is at a difficult crossroads as he decides to reveal Drew's secret at Michael's request. This is not just an act of exposing the truth, but also a huge shock to the long-standing relationship between Drew and Curtis. The deep friendship that has weathered many ups and downs is now being put to the test, as Curtis must face the potential consequences of his actions. Michael, with his determination to protect his family and the values he holds dear, has pressured Curtis, forcing him to make a difficult choice. It seems that Curtis realizes that, although this action could break his relationship with Drew, it is necessary to confront the hidden truths that Port Charles is facing. However, Curtis's decision is not just about fulfilling Michael's request. It also triggers a series of complex repercussions. Drew, who has always trusted Curtis as a close friend, may feel deeply betrayed and hurt to learn that Curtis was the one who exposed his secret. This action not only strains their personal relationship, but also places Curtis at the center of larger conflicts. Meanwhile, revealing Drew's secret could have unforeseen consequences, disrupting other relationships within the Port Charles community. Curtis also struggles internally as he weighs loyalty to his friend against his responsibility to protect the truth. Can he repair his relationship with Drew after this action, or will his decisions lead to irreparable consequences? This storyline not only challenges the friendship between Curtis and Drew, but also reveals deeper conflicts, raising the stakes in General Hospital with unpredictable emotions and confrontations. Michael is in a state of deep conflict as his trust in Curtis is being tested by a series of new events. Although Michael asked Curtis to reveal Drew's secret, Curtis's recent actions and attitude are making Michael worry that Curtis may betray him to protect Drew, his longtime close friend. This not only shakes the relationship between Michael and Curtis, but also puts Michael in a dangerously precarious position, where schemes and unexpected reactions could lead to severe consequences. Michael realizes that Curtis's actions may not only be aimed at protecting Drew, but could also be an attempt to cover up other secrets that are at risk of being exposed. This insecurity grows as Michael feels he is increasingly becoming the target of hidden threats. Instead of Drew, it is Michael who is now facing unpredictable dangers, from revenge plots to underground forces targeting him for his interference in Drew and Curtis's relationship. The story becomes more complicated as the bond between Curtis and Drew seems to be isolating Michael. Curtis, with his loyalty and friendship towards Drew, might choose to protect him at all costs, even if it means breaking Michael's trust. Meanwhile, Michael is forced to confront the looming dangers and decide whether he should continue placing trust in Curtis or seek answers on his own. This situation creates a new series of conflicts between Michael, Curtis, and Drew, shedding light on tangled relationships and hidden motives in the world of General Hospital. Can Michael overcome these new dangers and uncover the truth? Or will his misplaced trust lead to devastating consequences that change the lives of all involved? These developments promise a tense and unpredictable storyline, pushing all conflicts to their peak. Michael would truly be shocked if Curtis chooses to protect Drew, putting their friendship above his trust and demands. This would not only hurt Michael personally, but also make him feel betrayed in a plan he had invested so much trust in. Curtis, once a steadfast ally, would now become the link that throws everything into chaos. Michael's disappointment doesn't end there. Curtis's announcement that he doesn't want to take on the role of CEO at Aurora Media has completely surprised and disoriented Michael. Aurora Media is not just a vital part of the business empire Michael is trying to build, but also one of the assets he relies on to strengthen his power and maintain his influence. Curtis, with his leadership skills and trustworthiness, had been entrusted by Michael with this opportunity. However, Curtis's unexpected refusal has left Michael in a difficult position, forcing him to find a replacement solution as the situation escalates. Curtis's actions not only make Michael feel disappointed, but also lead him to question Curtis's true motives. Is Curtis hiding something to protect Drew, or does Curtis have personal plans that he has never revealed? This doubt is growing into an obsession in Michael's mind, especially as he realizes that he could lose both control of the company and valuable personal relationships. Michael is not only concerned about the future of Aurora Media, but also about the stability of his entire network of relationships. Aurora Media, once a key part of Michael's strategy to increase influence and ensure long-term success, now faces the risk of disruption. Curtis, once expected to bring stability and a fresh direction to the company, is now pushing Michael into an unwanted crisis. In this context, Michael feels isolated and forced to shoulder everything himself. The potential betrayal from Curtis, combined with the pressure to find a new CEO, has forced Michael into difficult decisions. He must weigh whether to continue trusting Curtis or change course entirely to protect what he has built. The story between Michael and Curtis is not just about a business decision. It also reflects personal conflicts and the complexities in their relationship. Can Michael convince Curtis to change his mind, maintaining trust and cooperation? Or will Curtis's actions push Michael into a spiral of disappointment and unpredictable risks? This situation not only opens a dramatic new chapter, but also tests both men in protecting the values and goals they once shared. These developments promise an emotional storm and unpredictable twists in the complex world of Port Charles. Michael and Drew are suffering severe damages, creating a dramatic chain of events in the Quartermaine family. The losses they are facing not only affect their finances and reputation, but also push them into deep rifts within the family, especially with Tracy. Tracy's betrayal, an act stemming from personal ambition and a calculated plan, has shocked the entire Quartermaine family, turning everything chaotic and uncontrollable. Tracy, known for her tough and uncompromising nature, has taken an action that she believes is for personal gain, but it has betrayed the family's trust. Tracy's decisions not only hurt Michael and Drew, but also deeply impact the family's reputation. The punishment Tracy is now facing comes from her own family, as members start to turn their backs on her, leaving her isolated. This not only forces Tracy to face the consequences of her actions, but also makes her realize that she has lost the most important values: trust and family unity. Michael, who has always worked hard to secure his place in the Quartermaine family and protect their business interests, now feels deeply hurt by Tracy's actions. He had placed so much trust in her, hoping she would support him in guiding the family through this difficult time. However, this betrayal has left Michael in a state of disappointment and anger. He must now reassess his relationship with Tracy and find a way to overcome the damage she has caused. Drew, who has struggled to find his place in the Quartermaine family, is now faced with another shock. His efforts to build a career and gain trust from family members are now shattered by Tracy's actions. Drew feels pushed out, not only because of personal losses, but also because he feels he can never truly belong to this family. Tracy's betrayal has forced Drew to confront a big question. Can he continue to stay in the Quartermaine family, or should he choose his own path to protect himself? However, the story doesn't stop at Michael and Drew's pain. Tracy's actions have sparked underlying tensions within the Quartermaine family, with members beginning to question each other's loyalty and true intentions. Hidden schemes are beginning to surface, causing the situation at the Quartermaine estate to become more tense than ever. The damages Michael and Drew are facing are not just material, they also undermine the foundation of the family, forcing them to confront the truth that the Quartermaine family is no longer the united front it once was. Port Charles is also watching as this story unfolds. The Quartermaine family's reputation, built over decades, is now threatened by internal disputes and Tracy's controversial actions. The community of Port Charles is watching every move of this family, and any misstep could lead to unpredictable consequences.